What happens when the red states run out of money? Republican led states love to talk about low taxes and small government and fiscal responsibility. And it all sounds great, right? I mean, keep more of your money, attract businesses, live free, and all of this stuff. There is one little problem with it, which is that cutting taxes means cutting revenue. And when the money runs out, who is going to pay the price? Turns out it's not just red states, it's all of us, especially us in the blue states. Because when red states slash taxes and struggle to fund basics like schools and roads, they are quietly being propped up by us in the blue states. This brings us to the state of Kansas. In 2012, we covered it at the time. Governor Sam Brownback, a Republican, went all in on tax cuts, slashed income taxes, and said the same thing as Trump. This will boost the economy so much that we're going to do awesome. And instead, the state got a fiscal disaster. Revenue crashed, schools were gutted, roads fell apart. And by 2017, even Republicans had enough and they said, we're going to roll back these tax cuts. Kansas is the prototypical cautionary tale in this entire thing. You cut taxes too much, you can't pay for basics. And Kansas is not alone. States like Oklahoma and Louisiana have faced similar crises. The budget shortfalls lead to cuts in education and healthcare and infrastructure. Those cuts make the state less competitive. People are less able to get themselves good jobs. The economy is weaker. Quality of life goes down for everybody. It's really a vicious circle. And the sick irony is that many of these red states rely on federal money to stay afloat. That means that taxpayers in blue states like California and New York are subsidizing the red states. And if you look at the Rockefeller Institute of Government, states like Mississippi, Kentucky, Alabama, they get way more in federal funds than they pay in federal taxes. They are taking more than they give. And it's so ironic given that red states criticize blue states and they go, big government, taxes too high, but they are the ones depending on that big government to fund their budgets. It's like cutting off a branch that you're sitting on and then asking someone to hold you up and go, we don't need these branches taking up space. Well, someone's holding you up. And the consequences of the low tax policies don't disappear.